Betsy, and today we have a fun video. We're going to be testing out the new Absinthe and Lace palette by Notoriously Morbid. Now, this is a limited edition palette that they released for their 8th anniversary. The palette itself is no longer available, but they do have these shadows available as singles. So you can purchase any of these colors by themselves, and they range from $7.99 up to $17.99. Now, this palette did retail for $45.95. I was jumped all over it because I love Notoriously Morbid. Now, this is a vegan formula. It has a 12-month shelf life. And look how pretty. And I know some of these shades are hard to tell, but there's multi-chromes and all this in here. So we're gonna start by swatching. And Notoriously Morbid does hand make their shadows. So that's why stuff is pretty limited. And I will kind of give you, I have the descriptions over here, so I will give you descriptions. So the first shade in the palette is Euphoria, which is a glowing multi-chrome that travels from gold to green to teal with a few added iridescent flakes. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. So pretty. Like, there we go. And you can see it's almost translucent. Like, it's got like that translucent base. This, y'all, like, is gorgeous. Next up, we have Mythical Spirit, which is a butter yellow duochrome that shifts from bright green to peachy pink. So, ooh. Let's give it a little bit more. Okay, so these don't have a whole lot of base to them, but look how pretty that is. Ooh. Or at least the ones so far that I've swatched. But I am excited to get these on my eyes. Then we have La Fille Verte, which is our chartreuse green base multi-chrome that travels from fiery red to copper to gold to lime green. So that's La Flamme Verte. Okay, so yeah, you can definitely see the shifts. There we go, that orange to gold, because you can see on my finger it looks very, very green. But on my hand, you can see the gold and the orange. And then when you look at it in the pan, that's the one I'm swatching, it just kind of looks like orange, doesn't it? It's very hard to see the shift there, but like you can see the shift. These are so, so pretty, just in case you're wondering. Then we have Flames and Sugar, which is a salamander orange base multi-chrome that travels from green to blue to pink. So there we go. That's pretty too. Ooh, isn't that gorgeous? Oh yeah. We love you. And you can see that's like the base underneath. So if the shimmer comes off, it still has like a good salamander orange base. So I like these, that they're a little bit different. Instead of having like a black or gray base, they have like a colored base. And I'm not sure if that's something that's normal. Then we have Changing Alchemy, which is a mustard base multi-chrome that travels from blue to purple to pink. So this is Changing Alchemy. Oh, look at that. Like on my finger, see what it looks like? It's got that mustard undertone and you can see the blue. See the shift? There's some green. Oh, these are so pretty, y'all. So, so pretty. Then we have Lace Devil, which is a neon magenta pressed shimmer shadow. So look at this. That's a neon. Like, I love a good neon. I don't really feel like it's super shimmery, but I think that it would work beautiful as a matte shadow. And that pigmentation and that color, isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Then we have Holy Hallucinogenic, which is a pressed chunky rose gold sparkle. So kind of gotta dig in a little bit. So you can kind of see that it picks up these flakes. So this is more of like that flaky formula. So you can kind of see, yes, okay. So I think that this is one of those shades that would work real well with glitter glue and you just kind of tap it on, but that is really pretty. Really, really pretty. Okay. Then we have Frosted Water, a magenta purple based multi-chrome that travels from vibrant green to teal to icy blue to purple. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love that color. And if you only realized how soft these are, like, I don't know. That looks like mermaid on my eyes. Like, that's what I want to put on my eyeballs. So, so pretty. Then we have Green Muse, which is a matte mint green pressed shadow. There we go. Then we have Tendril Scrolls, which is a neon green pressed shimmer shadow. Neon green. Neon green. That's not a bad neon green. See if you build. You do build. Okay. Then we have the Lace and Licorice, which is a pressed salmon peach matte. That's really pretty too. And then last but certainly not least is Cloudy Haze, which is a blue-green based pressed multi-chrome that travels from scarlet to tangerine to lime green. Look at that. Ooh, that, I love that kind of dirty, grungy. We're gonna put you up here. I love that dirty, grungy multi-chrome right there. Like, that is a unique color to my collection. That is Cloudy Haze. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love this whole color scheme. Now, I have went ahead and primed my eyes with the NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base in Light. You know, this is something that I do all the time. But yeah, I have a lot of Notoriously Morbid palettes. I will try to remember to link it up in the cards, my Notoriously Morbid playlist. But I love the theming that they do. So it says that our 8-year anniversary collection is here. Absinthe and Lace plays tribute to the Green Fairy in the Victorian era. So I can definitely see that with it. I love it. And the green definitely is screaming at me to put me on my eyeballs. So I think, is that what we want to do? Do we want to do the green? I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to play with some shadows. I get so excited, y'all. It really does. Like, I don't know how y'all are, but for me, eyeshadows definitely make my heart happy. So I think first I'm going to go into, what is the Green Muse, which is that matte mint green. So as you can see, it picks up quite a bit on the brush. So I do recommend kind of tapping that off just to kind of give yourself, because I mean, it picks up quite a bit. Notoriously Morbid, I will say, especially on their mattes, are extremely soft and powdery. Now, I think that they make a good quality matte, but just to kind of warn you, they are very, very soft and very, very powdery. So they make quite a bit of mess. And I always do an eye look before I put like on the rest of my face, but you can see that is the Green Muse right there. So you can kind of see what I'm saying, where it's like, yeah, that's a lot. And see how whenever I pick it up on the brush, it's a lot, and then I tap it off and it's not as drastic, because I think that you definitely need to do that with this. Because if not, I think that you would end up with eyeshadow everywhere. But again, their formula is very, very unique. Like, I can't think of another brand who they're, especially like mattes and stuff, that feel the same as Notoriously Morbid. But they've done the Dapper Darkings palette. I love that palette. There's the Itsu palette, which I love. I mean, I don't know. I like everything from Notoriously Morbid because it's kind of a little sick. Like, their designs are almost like that gothic romance, I guess is the best way to put it, but with an edge, which as I said, I definitely enjoy. So I'm just blending that out to where I'm happy. Isn't that pretty? I mean, you can see how well that's going. I do think I need a little bit more right in here. So you can kind of see, like with these shadows, you can still place and blend, but if you're having like any bald spots, because I was having a little bit of a bald spot in here, I just placed a little bit more shadow and blended it out, and we are good. So that is Green Muse. So I think next we're gonna go into, this is a Sigma E38, and we're gonna go into the Tendrils and Scrolls, which is supposed to be a shimmer, but we're gonna try it as a matte that picks up beautifully on the brush. Oh. Okay, I dig you. Instead of like with Pokemon, I choose you. I dig you. I love that color. That is, and on camera, it's even showing up pretty neon, which is like, if you have neon shadows, you know what I mean. Like, neon is one of the hardest colors to translate on screen, because like even on my shirt, I have neon ink and it shows, but like neon is one of those colors, not colors, but color families that for some reason doesn't pick up always the best on camera. Man, oh man. That is beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. I'm gonna take the brush that had Green Muse on it and go back over the front half and my edges just to make sure everything's nice and smooth. But I do really, really like that. Okay, so now it's trying to decide on what should go on my lid today. So this is the NYX glitter glue. I always use a glitter glue with my shadows. We've talked about this before, and I'm using a Sigma E60, which is just a big flat brush. I kind of change in between flat brushes, so with whatever works the best. Or whatever I have clean, I guess is probably the best way to put it, is whatever I have clean. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to go into Cloudy Haze for the back half, so you can see how well that picks up on the brush. That's a cool color. And it's a unique color too. See how it's kind of giving me a little bit more grunge edge to the back of my eye? And you can see the shift, which is always, always important to me. Look how pretty that is. My goodness. So for me, this palette was a no-brainer. And I definitely recommend following Notoriously Morbid. Their stuff, you kind of have to follow to see what comes out. Sometimes they show them on the makeup things, but not always. Now and I forgot to tell you this, we're using this top shade, which is Flame and Sugar, for the front portion, because as you can see, this is much sparklier too than Cloudy Days, and I think that looks really pretty on the front half of the eye. Yes, we like you. We like you a whole lot. And I'm using the same brush because I just wiped it off. Because that works just fine. I love this, y'all. Everything about this. But yeah, so you kind of have to watch Notoriously Morbid's Instagram and stuff like that. It doesn't always notify you whenever stuff comes out because y'all know how Instagram is. But like, I feel like they're a brand that is definitely something to watch. I think that they have a very unique concept. We're gonna go back into the lime green just to kind of clean up the edges. There we go. See how? But yeah, I feel like they're super unique. Their concepts are great. I love that everything's handmade. And I think that that's important. Like, and they have some pretty cool stuff other than just eyeshadows and makeup on their website. They've got, you know, they're more of like that gothy alternative brand that hasn't lost their edge like Hot Topic. So I think this is where I'm gonna end on the top of the eyes. I'm gonna go off camera, put the rest of my face on, and then we will do something on the lower lash line. So I'm back and I have the rest of my face on. I used the BFF Gel Cream Eyeliner in black in my waterline. I used the Glow Wish by Huda Beauty in Tan Light bronzer. I used the Moira blush in Orange Blossom. I can't even talk today. And then I used the Pale Fire Nectar Lip Gloss by Pat McGrath Labs on the face. I haven't done highlight yet because I figured I could use one of the shades in here as a highlight. So let me grab a highlight brush. This will work. This is a BH Cosmetics number 4, and we're gonna go into this shade, which is Changing Alchemy, right here. Pick up. Ooh, that's really pretty. That works beautifully as a highlight. Okay. Multi-chrome highlight for the win. Might have got a little too heavy with it on my nose, but you know, it is what it is. And my upper lip. But it's okay. So let's take our powder brush, kind of blend everything in. That went a little crazy, but that does look beautiful. Can have a little bit more of that on the cheeks, a little less of it on the nose. That's so pretty. So, so pretty. So there's that. Okay, now let's do the lower lash line. So I need something a little dense. I'm gonna take, this is a Sigma E27, and we're gonna go into the shade right here, which is La Fille Verte, right here. Picks up on the brush. And we're gonna use that all underneath because I want to kind of keep this kind of yellowy and greeny. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a whole lot. And just blend that out underneath. So pretty. I kind of like this warmy mustardy multi-chrome. But it's like a hidden green. I don't know. There's something about it that I really like. And one of the things I am doing is I am dragging it out a little bit further so it goes underneath where I have the lime green. Because why not? There we go. So, so pretty. I love that. I love everything about that. So cute. Okay. Let's do the inner corner highlight. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the first shade in the palette, which is Euphoria, right here. That beautiful multi-chrome. And we're gonna apply that, oh yeah. See what that does? into the inner corner. And this is a BK Beauty 207. That is so pretty. So, so pretty. I love it. I love it all. I don't know. You know, that's how I am. It's like, this is such a unique eye look. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I think that this eye look is absolutely, hands down, one of my favorite looks I've done lately. And it's so different and unique. But I really, really like this palette. And again, these shades are available for individual purchase. And I really think that this is great, great quality. So if you like this content, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. And if you hit the notification bell icon next to it, that will notify you when I post new videos, which is typically every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with some bonus content thrown in between. But I guess that's it, so we'll see y'all later. Bye.